Remote learning and online education has grown exponentially in recent years, which begs the question, is there a need for those of us in the classroom, face-to-face with students engaged in this ancient exchange that we call education? For me, the answer is a clear yes. Welcome to Health Ed with Cougar, and today our topic is you, the health educator, as the method. Now that may sound strange to say that you are the method, but I want you to think about the difference between an online education setting, which I don't mean to criticize. I mean, here I am in my basement creating videos to post on my website or on YouTube. So I'm clearly engaged in this effort. But it begs the question, what then is our value, and is there value, I should say, in teaching face-to-face with students in a classroom? One of my favorite books is called The Courage to Teach by Dr. Parker Palmer. In this book, he argues that most of us as teachers, when we discuss our art and our craft, we've reduced it to mere tips, tricks, and techniques. And that those types of discussions, although safe, are really quite superficial and fail to get to the heart of a teacher or the heart of the teaching experience. He would argue that what we need to do is talk more about us and moreover share who we are with our students in the service of learning. To do that, we need to truly understand ourselves, be comfortable and confident in who we are, and again, be willing to share that. So many of us and so many young teachers that I have had the opportunity to mentor, they almost feel this need to stand behind this cloak of professionalism, that there's a divide between students and teacher. Palmer would argue that that's completely unnecessary. And while he wouldn't advocate for inappropriate or creepy interactions between adults and students, he would say that if we are comfortable with who we are and understand who we are and truly are caring and compassionate in our pedagogy, that we will do more to reveal rather than conceal our selfhood in the service of learning. What we need to do then is seek for connections, moments for connections. And those may be before class, during class, after class. They may be informal or formal, but it's connecting our students with our content and with life and with who we are. It's this art of teaching that I don't know can be fully captured in a video format or in an online learning module, at least not as easily as the opportunity that we have in the classroom with students. I think about this often because I'm a father of 4 children. And as I think about my daughters that are in high school and also at the middle school, they're good students and they're going to be just fine regardless of the quality of their teachers or of the curriculum that they're receiving in the school. And yet, as a loving father, I literally pray that they will have the opportunity to connect with a caring and compassionate teacher, one that will inspire them, one that will fully engage them, one that will be able to very frankly discuss with them their strengths and their weaknesses and their limitless potential, one that will be able to really listen to them and laugh with them. I value that in my children's life, and that's why I'm really excited when they are engaged with living, breathing teachers as opposed to watching something online. So how do we do this and how do we move forward? I think the first thing is to recognize who we are and be okay with who we are. If you're like me, that was an experience that you had early on in life. I think at about age 14, I realized I'm not a cool guy. I'm never going to be a cool guy. I got to just roll with who I am. And that first year of teaching, I realized the same thing. There's all these other teachers at the high school. They have the right haircut. They drive the right car. They teach these classes and students want to hang out with them. And here I am. I don't have any hair. And the car I drive is a 1979 Ford Escort. I'm not a cool guy. But what I have going for me is I know who I am and I'm okay with that. And when they laugh at the way I move my hands, or they laugh at my high-pitched voice, or they laugh at just how much I seriously love health education, that's okay. I'm just going to be me. I'm going to roll with it and I'm going to let it out there. And over time, I think students really do come to appreciate that, to value that. And because I was myself, it made it okay for them to be themselves. This is what we're talking about. Now we're starting to form those connections. I think early on I felt like I was teaching health education, but now I realize I was teaching students health education, although the most important thing to me perhaps was secondary to connecting with those students. So I can't tell you exactly how this looks for you, how you are going to be the most important method in your classroom, any more than I can tell you how to be yourself. But when you are yourself and you're willing to share that in the service of teaching and learning, and then you add on to that excellent pedagogy. And I'm talking about teaching methods that are engaging, that are interactive, that are hands-on, that really cause students to think. Then you've got it. Then you've got the full package. I know you can do this. Be you. Everyone else is taken, by the way, so be yourself, be confident, and share that. Reveal that rather than conceal that for your students. You've got this. Thanks so much.